Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my very first ever channel update video, because I didn't make a video for 2 months and suddenly I turned into a big titty goth girlfriend. So to explain a little bit as to what's going on, where I've been, and what I'm going to be doing over the next year, this video is going to kind of be about all of that in regards to the plans for the channel and why I suddenly look far more attractive than I ever have done in my life. So to cover the quick thing about the avatar and why I'm VTubing, I recently had surgery, which you might have been able to tell from my previous video that I uploaded, and to sort of cover my recovery process and to make sure that I don't feel self-conscious about the whole thing, basically I'm going to be using this VTube avatar for most of my YouTube videos and whilst I stream on Twitch, just so I can let my scalp do what it needs to do whilst I'm recovering, and so I don't feel quite so self-conscious. Also, I'm a big titty goth girlfriend. What more could you possibly want? I mean, if anything, it'll at least make the content I produce a bit more appealing to look at. Wait, what? What? I'm so... God, pieces of God. I mean, the whole thing with the VTube avatar, it's a bit of a novelty, but it does make things quite expressive. So, because I can do things like blush, I can make all kinds of lewd faces, and it's just a bit of fun. So nothing major is going to change on terms of the content that I produce. You're just going to have something nicer to look at. Now, in terms of what's going on with the channel, some of you may have been like, oh no, Makari didn't produce a video for like 2 months. And that was down to the fact that I had surgery. Now, that is going fine. I have recovered quite nicely. And as of this new year, this video kind of labels the start of content creation for 2021. Now, in terms of what the plans are for the YouTube side of things specifically, it's more or less going to be the same as to what the end of last year was, where we're going to be uploading 2, maybe 3 videos a week, and it's going to be focusing around mostly Warframe and some of the artistic stuff I do. However, to embody the kind of idea as to what I've been doing over the past couple of years, I'm gonna be really emphasizing the variety content, more so on Twitch than on YouTube specifically, but I really want to be embodying the idea that there is more to life than just Warframe. Shocker, and unsubscribe now if you don't agree with me, but although we will still be absolutely focusing on Warframe as kind of the core of what we do, there's going to be a lot more variety of things. And you're going to start seeing that starting even as of this week, where we're going to be including, dare I say it, VR Warframe. Yes, you heard me correctly. VR Warframe. It's going to be kind of an interesting thing to go into, as I've never really... Because I originally started YouTube with the intent of just making Warframe guides. I never expected it to be a core of my channel as much as it is. And I think now, with the way Warframe is and how content is going, I think now is a really good opportunity to diverge into new things so that we can expand into other demographics and bring more people to the channel. Because let's face it, the Warframe directory, it's a little bit quiet. And at this stage, doing nothing but Warframe is fine, but it's kind of limiting to where we're trying to aim to get to, which is to expand our community. So what is the plan then? Well, I have a lot of things going on in my life, and there's a lot of improvements that I plan on making to my YouTube and Twitch. So of course, as I said, Warframe isn't necessarily going anywhere, but the priority of what we produce will, and it's more about creating diversity of content. There's a lot of games coming up this year that I think are going to be very complementary to Warframe and the kind of content we make, such as Outriders. Some of you may have already seen the content I've made for that. I got the opportunity to do a quote-unquote beta test from the developers of Outriders, and Outriders is significantly one of the games that I feel would complement Warframe Warframe's category quite heavily. So if you've enjoyed Warframe and you want to see more of that kind of thing, maybe Warframe's gotten a bit boring for you, or maybe you're just looking for something new in the same sort of vein as to what Warframe is, as in a loot shooter, then I think Outriders could possibly be that next big thing for us. So when that does drop, you will likely see a lot of Outriders content coming alongside the Warframe stuff that we make. And I suppose this all stems from the fact that Warframe is in a weird state right now. I love Warframe. I will always make Warframe content so long as people enjoy the content that I make for it. But especially on Twitch as of right now, making Warframe content isn't beneficial to the growth of my channel or my YouTube at this stage. Like, it's not anything wrong with the game. It's just that there's not as much attention as there would be. And in a professional standing, it would be kind of career suicide to keep doing something that isn't growing the community. So although there is some level of growth, it's limited at the moment. So until we see an increase in general traffic and possible viewership, Warframe will take not necessarily a back burner, but there's going to be other stuff to complement it. So don't see this as, oh, Makari's quitting Warframe, because I'm not. I love this game. I've played it for literally 7 years now, pretty much every single day. And it's always been about having a place to be, to enjoy the community, to play with the viewers, and to really push for positivity. It's just now we have more avenues to follow with that sort of mentality. And at this stage, I've been streaming on Twitch now for about 6 or 7 years as is anyway. And I feel like limiting ourselves to one game reduces the opportunities we may have in the future. So hopefully you guys will look forward to all the other stuff we have coming down the line. But whether you want just Warframe content or you are ready to embrace the other stuff that we bring, all I can say is thank you to everyone who has stuck through with my content over these last couple of years. I said it earlier, but I never intended for my YouTube to be as big as it has become. So the fact I have, 35,000 subscribers on YouTube at the moment is absolutely mind-boggling. And I could not be more thankful for everyone who has subscribed, liked my videos, left a nice comment, or even the troll comments. Like, I love reading the comments. And although I may not reply to all of them, negative or positive or just constructive comments, they are all appreciated, as without the support of people who have subscribed to my YouTube, come to Twitch, I wouldn't be able to do what I do for a living. And I can only hope that as I embody this variety notion, you guys can see that my passion for the content I create hasn't diminished at all. In fact, embodying more variety will hopefully give me more inspiration for generating different kinds of content for you all to enjoy. Now, as always, I am very much open to the idea of letting you guys dictate the content I make. And if you want to be part of any of this content creation, we have a Discord channel, we have a Twitter, and our Twitch channel that you can all join to be part of. There'll be links to all of this down in the description below. So if you ever want to be part of one of the YouTube videos, if you want to help encourage the creation of what content we make, then leave comments on my videos. I love hearing what you guys want to see me make, so to say. As I've always stated, this channel, my YouTube, my Twitch, the content I create is an indication as to how the community feels and what the community wants to see. This channel and everything I've ever done has always been for you all. So whether it's my YouTube videos, whether it's coming by Twitch and telling me what you want to see, help me make the content we all enjoy. As there's a lot out there that we could possibly get into, and I would only ever find that out because of your suggestions. Now, on terms of the Twitch side of things, I'm trying to find a balance in regards to how much I stream. Because for those who aren't aware, I not only do YouTube, I do Twitch, and I'm also an artist. And I have to find a balance between all three of these, whilst also maintaining a social life with my fiance. And I'm actually getting married. I was actually meant to get married this year, but then COVID happened and the world fell apart and oh, geez. So there's still a lot to be happening, and although the wedding may have been moved to 2022 now, there's still a lot of stuff that I still need to balance between. So if you see things dipping or changing around here or there, chances are if I'm not doing as much YouTube, it probably means I'm either doing more Twitch or more artwork, and vice versa. So if you ever want to keep up to date with everything that's going on, chances are the best way of finding out would either be through my Discord server or my Twitter. And I think that's really about it. Like, there isn't that much else I need to say in regards to what the channel's going through. It's basically the same old that you've all come to love and enjoy. It's just there's going to be far more confidence with everything we do, and hopefully a wider variety of things that you'll see coming to the channel. But lo and behold, there will be no stop of the Warframe as of yet. unless DE decide to make Limbo Prime non-existent. But hey-ho, that's just a personal preference, I suppose. And that's really about it, guys. So hopefully this video has been informative. Hopefully this helps set you off in knowing what we're going to be doing over the next few months and years and whatever else comes down the line. And if you want to come by and join us on Twitch, we'll be streaming over there for the next few days, making more content for YouTube and doing lots of other variety kinds of things as well, including Warframe, of course. So I will see all of you top hatters in the next video. And remember, stay dapper, my fellow top hatters.